Hey there, it's Jeff here, and today we're going to talk about safety features and technology features available in most of our vehicles. Today I'm going to use the 2019 Blazer RS as an example because it has a lot of the features available in it today. Now, one of the first features I want to show you is something that's available in almost every single vehicle that we sell for free, and that is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, since I'm using an Apple iPhone, I'm going to show you the Apple CarPlay capabilities that are built into the vehicle. So what this is going to do is it's going to display a whole bunch of your icons, and it's going to project them from your phone onto the screen of your vehicle. So as you see here, you have your phone, you have your music, you also have your maps built in. So for any of those customers that want navigation but don't want to pay for the navigation package, no worries. Just plug in your phone and you got maps right on your screen. You also have your messages on there, which you can use Siri, built in, no problem. Don't have to touch anything at all. You're also going to have access to other apps. As you can see here, the Spotify app, so all your music's on there from Spotify. You got your MLB, which is you got your Toronto Blue Jays there at bat. And you also have Amazon Music built in as well. There's also a whole bunch of extras that you can put on the screen. Those are all available on the App Store. Some of them work, some of them do not. So it'll just have to be a trial and error to see which ones work and which ones don't. Now, I did show you the iPhone one. The Android Auto works very similar. It's going to have a different display, obviously, because Androids work a little differently. You also do have to download the app on the customer's phone in order for it to work, but you would press the Android Auto button instead of the Apple CarPlay button. Now, I just wanted to bring you into the Cadillac XT4. There's a lot more safety features available in some of the Cadillacs, which do end up trickling down into the Chevrolets and the GMCs as well. Now, on the steering wheel here, you're going to have access to a lot of things that are available safety feature-wise for the customer. This one's going to have your heated steering wheel built into it. And then down here, you're going to have your forward collision alert. So when you set that button, what it does is it just changes the distance to when the actual forward collision sets off. When the customer is driving the vehicle, you're actually going to see a green car pop up on the screen there. And that's just to let the customer know that there is a vehicle in front of them. If it goes yellow, then that's telling them that they're a little close to the vehicle in front of them. And when it's red, you'll also see a light flash from here onto the dash to warn the customer that they may be involved in a collision. Now, with our vehicles, we also have a safety alert seat. So sometimes it may not actually beep, but the seat will vibrate. Now, that is actually a GM exclusive feature, which nobody else has, but you want to make sure you let the customer know about that, as they might get a surprise when it does go off. GM also prides itself on being a technology leader. So one of the things that we have that is like really amazing in our vehicles is the streaming rear camera. Now, that's going to show up on the rear view mirror, and as you see, there's actually a car driving behind us right now. That is not the mirror. That is a camera streaming on the back of the vehicle. With that camera, it does have a very protective coating on it that includes a washer on it. So as soon as water is sprayed on it, it'll actually come right off the vehicle itself. And I want to show you what it looks like here. So as you can see, the vehicle is getting washed and gone. So there's no more water on the lens, so you can keep that camera clean at all times. There is also a lot of different things that we can set up on here. Basically, you can change the brightness of the screen. You can also change, so if you want it brighter or not brighter, you can change how much zoomed in you want it to be, so you can zoom in a lot. And then you can also change how far or how up or down you want the camera to be on the vehicle itself. That is something that's built into a few of our vehicles as an option, so make sure you check to see whether that option is available and show it to every sinit customer, because it is an amazing feature. So another thing that we have built into our new style radios, and make sure you check which radio it has, and you'll also know by looking at it, is the user profiles. So the customer can actually log into their radio with their own email and password, and they can basically have all their settings placed in there, their radio stations, their key fobs programmed accordingly, and then they can actually go into another vehicle, log in, and it will save all those settings for them. It's also very useful for somebody who's doing a lot of rental driving, if that feature is available in it, and also for anybody that's sharing a car with a significant other or somebody else, so they can have all of their settings when they are driving the vehicle specifically. Now down here you're going to see a lot of other safety features or just technology features in general. Of course, you're going to have heated and cool seats down here. This vehicle here with this button will actually let you park itself. So it will find a spot when you push the button. You do have to be in drive, but the vehicle will find a spot. It'll automatically park itself into the spot for the customer. It tells you what you need to do, if anything, on the screen above. And that is a very cool feature available on some of our vehicles. This here is going to be your rear park assist. So that's basically what's going to make a beep when the customer gets close to something in the back. Or again, with the safety alert seat, it may just vibrate the seat. This here is your lane keep assist with lane departure warning. So basically, if you're changing lanes without signaling, the customer will receive a warning beep, or again, the safety alert seat may vibrate to let them know that they're leaving the lane without signaling. With the lane keep assist, you can actually take your hands off the wheel and the car will bounce side to side in between the lanes. So that way it's going to keep the customer in the lanes in case they do fall asleep or lose traction of the vehicle altogether there. Now getting into the self-parking feature, I just wanted to show you the screen that the customer will see when they are trying to park. So you're going to see that it does have a parallel or perpendicular depending on which way they're parking their vehicle, and they can also choose the right or the left side. Now as you see, the vehicle is currently searching right now for a parallel parking spot on the right side. It's currently not finding anything as we are just sitting here in a parking space, but when it does find something, it'll do exactly what it needs to do or tell the customer what to do next. If you hit the perpendicular one, you're going to see that it actually changes and it's now searching for a perpendicular parking spot. Now it's doing all this by radar. So there's a bunch of radar on the vehicle that's sensing all of this information out. So we are currently on the outside of the vehicle to show you what some of those radar things look like. So when you see this little holes on the bumper, those are actually the radar buttons that are sensing some of the stuff, such as the self-parking. You also have forward collision alert, lane departure warning senses some of this stuff. We have the pedestrian automatic braking and also the forward automatic braking. A lot of the stuff is used up by these sensors here. Also, in the windshield, you'll notice that there's a spot there right behind the rear view mirror. Now that actually houses a couple of cameras, which also help with all this technology, and also for rain sense as well. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you learned a lot. Obviously, I'm always available for any questions or concerns you may have. There's also a lot of material available on the Technology Hub in Global Connect, which you can find more information about any of these features, or just see any one of us. We can definitely help you out with any of them. Welcome to Bennett's. I hopefully you enjoy your stay.